everybody and welcome back to today's video. Today we're going to take a look at a Brady video where I talk about how the Republicans can get to 60 Senate seats by the year 2024. Not believe me? Just watch. It is actually incredibly easy. But before I get right into today's video, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have a bunch of great videos, and be sure to subscribe and yet let your friends subscribe. Let people who like politics all subscribe. But yes. Based on my current 2022 prediction, I give Republicans 3 more seats than they currently have: Georgia, Arizona, and Nevada, while keeping all of their own seats. Well, when I take a look at my 2024 Senate prediction, I predict Republicans will get 5 more Senate seats: Montana, Nevada, Arizona, Ohio, and West Virginia. So that will get Republicans to 58 Senate seats. And by 3 tilt states in 2022 and 2024 in my current prediction, it is pretty easy to see them possibly get to 60 Senate seats. So without further ado, let's get right into today's analytics of every single one of these Senate races. Now if we look at, let me go to the Senate. If we look at the 2016 Senate, basically, I predict Republicans will be able to flip 3 seats. Johnny Isaac's seat, where he retired, and currently Raphael Warnock holds that seat. The Republicans should be able to pick up Arizona, which Mark Kelly currently holds that seat, and Nevada. Well, all 3 of these seats are actually very easily flippable. They have basically very close presidential elections. Although Biden won all 3 of these seats, they were not some kind of extensive margin. I'll show you guys how it is. Nevada was decided by 33,000 votes and just 2.4 percentage points, Arizona by just 0.3 percentage points, and Georgia by just 0.24 percentage points, which is very, very close. And that is how I think all 3 of these seats should be able to flip. I will adjust the margins according to how I think the margins will be in every single state, so later on it will be easier for us to analyze. Anyways, a sneak peek, this is probably my current projections for the United States Senate, basically, and yeah. Let me see, so I'm going to adjust them. Alright, I think it looks something like this. And based on that, Republicans gain 3 Senate seats. If you look at this, and if we look at the current Senate composition, that means Nevada, Arizona, and the state of Georgia will all have 1 more Republican senator. Going to the 2024 map, first of all, straight off the bat, West Virginia is probably not going to the Republicans, to the Democrats. Joe Manchin, despite him trying to be quote-unquote conservative, he's still probably going to lose nonetheless. And it's just so much of a Republican state. Trump won every single county in the state, and by Democrats are saying, oh, Trump only won by 40 points. Well, 40 points is a lot. You don't expect a Democratic senator to overcome 40 points of a deficit. It's basically like Democrats will flip the state of Wyoming. That's not happening. Although it's a little bit more feasible to see West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin win re-election than Wyoming flipping to the Democrats, you still get the point. Ohio with Sherrod Brown, I also think will flip, just because it's just, I mean, he won by 5. People thought he was going to win by 15 points. I literally meant that. He only won by 7 against Jim Ramacci, who didn't even campaign. He only won by 6 points against Josh Mandel, I think the Republican nominee for 2022 in the Senate, and he only won 50.7% of the vote. He was in a fight for his life that he didn't even think so himself. You need to remember that Ohio, really, people expected this race to be not even close. It was very close in both elections, actually. And you need to get that point. So, yeah. If we look at the state of Montana, with Jon Tester, he might be able to pull it off, but it just doesn't look like so. He is popular, but he was in a fight for his life the first day he was in office. So, Jon Tester probably won't win re-election. And I think even people like LTE agree. Arizona, Kristen Sinema is not positioning herself very well. She is basically caucusing with the Republicans. Republicans in a lot of issues, which is good for the Republicans, but Republicans are not going to vote for Kristen Sinema. And she might even be primary out in the first place. Nevada, Steve Sisolak, I believe, is the United States Senator from the state, if I'm correct. Oh, it's Jackie Rosen. Sorry. So, Jackie Rosen, Dean Heller put up a great fight. He was the incumbent, though he was not very popular, and it was 2018, alright? This was a wave election. Democrats were expected to make Tennessee close. It was closer, but not necessarily close. They were expected to win Florida by a lead margin. It didn't happen. Indiana, Missouri was expected to be a dogfight. That did not happen. Both of them were likely margins. Both of them were 6-point margins, but it was not a dogfight. Heidi Heitkamp was expected to make North Dakota close. It was close, but it wasn't that close. It wasn't within 5. It was 10.8 points. It was double digits, and that's my point. And based on that, Republicans already have 58 Senate seats, as I mentioned. So where did they get their final 2 Senate seats? By the way, I'm going to just fill the map in. Nevada, Arizona, not Georgia, alright. The state of Ohio, the state of West Virginia, and the state of Montana. So they're at 58. My best bet for the Republicans will probably be first the state of New Hampshire. Alright, New Hampshire would very possibly go red in this scenario. Why New Hampshire? Now, New Hampshire is interesting. Republican Trump candidates, I previously rated as leading Republican, but it's probably not happening due to Chris Sununu and Kelly Ayotte both not running. But Donald Bodak could potentially win, or there could be a better Republican that could potentially flip the seat. For the argument's sake, I'm going to give it to the Republicans. One more seat. Now, if you look at my margins for all these states, I'm going to just fill the margins as I expect them to be. Alright, so Montana's lane, I believe Arizona's lane, Nevada's tote, Florida's likely, Texas is likely, Maine's probably not competitive, alright. I'm a little bit messed up in my brain here. I don't know. Yeah, I think my video looked something like this. I think it's 100% accurate. Oh, so yeah, Klobuchar's probably going to win Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, so I need one more Senate seat. And that says he probably comes from Colorado. Michael Bennet did not win by a huge margin, and there was a 2020 Republicans could have potentially won Colorado. Now with this flip, of course, Democrats now only sit at 40 seats with their 2 independents caucusing with them. Again, Colorado's a little bit of a long stretch, but I won the state by 14, but considering Michael Bennet isn't at that strong of a position, not saying he's going to lose, but he's not at that strong of a position, he may potentially lose his Senate seat. And there is also a pathway for Republicans to get 63 Senate seats. If they win Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, all 3 states won by Trump in 2016, they could win 63 Senate seats. That would be 60 is a filibuster-proof majority. 63 is a super strong filibuster-proof majority. Oopsies. So yeah, if this is the map, it will be shocking in a sense, but it won't be that shocking. And anyways, thanks for watching today's video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Do you think 60 Senate seats is realistic? I think so, possibly, but please watch a video on your left side screen and your right side screen. Will be a playlist of the 2024 election predictions. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.